911, what is the location of your emergency?
Have you ever thought about a career in dispatching? Jessica and I are going to take you inside the Sacramento Police Department Communications Center to show you what it's like. After you apply and take the critical test online, you'll be invited for a panel-style interview here in this room, where we're going to ask you a series of questions like, why do you want to be a dispatcher here at Sac PD? When you first enter this area of the building, this is called our academy side. Our academy training coordinator's office is over here, our training facilitator, and our main classroom. This is where all of our training takes place, our dispatch academy, and we host outside agencies for training as well. So this is where you would be hanging out for 10 weeks as a dispatcher recruit, where we teach you all of our type codes, our priorities, and how to enter calls for service.
Hello, this is the police department. Can you hear me?
Here in our computer training lab, we practice entering in calls for service. So during your time in our dispatch academy, you'll actually spend time in here entering in calls with our computer-aided dispatching system. We call it our CAD. It mimics the floor system that we use. So it's the same as entering in the live calls for service, but you're doing it in a training setting so you can make those mistakes and learn from them and practice. After the dispatch academy, you'll graduate, you'll be done training, you'll be on the floor for a couple months practicing your calls for service. Once you've mastered that, then you'll be in here in our radio training lab, learning how to dispatch officers and how to handle pursuits and all these priority calls and things that come in from radio. So when you call 911, your calls get entered on the phone side, and then it'll show up on the radio side of the room, and our radio dispatchers will dispatch officers to your calls. This is our roll call room. As a dispatcher, this is where you'll start your shift. You'll come in, sit down, say hi to your team. You'll sign up for what positions you're working for the day, your breaks, and review anything that happened in the city just prior to your shift so you know what's going on and how to better help your citizens.
Put me out at 14910.
Here on our dispatch work floor, this is where you'll be working. You'll be taking non-emergency and emergency calls. Sac PD is a very large agency, so we take about 1,000 911 calls a day. This is our break room where all of our employees hang out on their breaks and their lunch. We have a full kitchen for employees to use. We have couches, TV, we have a mini store, and a fun fact, here at Sac PD, you actually get paid workout time, and we have a gym on site as well. Jessica, what do you enjoy about working here as a 911 dispatcher?
You know, being a dispatcher here is truly rewarding. I enjoy helping the citizens and the officers and being able to interact with them. This job has truly been fulfilling for me, and I feel like Sac PD really set me up for success here.
Now that you've learned a little bit more about being a dispatcher here at Sac PD, we're always looking for good candidates.
We hope to see you at the next academy.